So on the first page, you guys are finding the greatest common factor, which is the biggest factor they both have in common, right? We're going to do the same thing, but with variable expressions. So if I tell you to find the GCF of x to the 4th and x to the 7th, you're still looking for what they have in common, but you need to remember what those look like when they're expanded. Remember x to the 4th is x times x times x times x.
Yeah.
X to the 7th is 7 of them. So how many do they have in common?
4.
Right, there's 4 of these x's that would match up together. So the GCF is just x to the 4th. Because that's the number of x's that they have in common. You okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay. If I give you expressions that have multiple variables, like x y to the 3rd and x squared y to the 4th, you're just going to look at the parts one at a time. So this first one has a single x and it has 3 y's. That's 4. The second one has 2 x's and 4 y's. So do the x's first. How many x's match up?
1.
Just 1. How many y's match up? 3. So the GCF is xy to the 3rd. Because those are the parts that match up together. You can put a 1 on the x if you want, because they have 1 x in common, but my answer key is not going to have that 1 because that's not important. Doesn't mean you did it wrong, you just don't need to write it. Still okay?
Yeah.
Okay, one more. X squared y and 28 x to the 3rd y. So you're going to do your coefficients first. What do 12 and 28 have in common? What's their greatest common factor? 3 doesn't go in at 28. 2 does. We know 2 does. They're both even.
4.
Not 3. 4 does. 4 goes into both of them. Keep counting up. 5, definitely not. 6, yes, but no. 7 only goes into this one. Not 8, not 9, 10, 11, 12. Doesn't go into 24. So 4 is the highest we got. So 4 is the first part of your answer. 2 x's versus 3 x's. How many do they have in common?
2.
2 of them. So x squared. And here's 1y and 1y.
So it's 1.
So there's 1y in common. When you put those parts back together, that's your GCF. Okay? I want you to try the first 3. Don't go past them without checking them with me.